Chapter 3 A Meeting by Chance. Yeah, so why even look at me like that? Sit on the side like this and be seen like that. Yeah, it hurts. I remember telling them, anyone who just didn't get it, man, you can hate me just to hate me, or you can help me get through this. But quickly the passerbys wanted to just hate rather than to help me change. I was asking for a change out on storefronts when I was too young to even know what I was doing. The money was long, the food was long, but I was hungry. Only a couple people would talk down on me to tell me I'm nothing, but I was beyond criticism. Lost in a fabricated outlook of this world. Unconscious, I was outside my body and in my mind playing a video game. So stakes were digital in no way. Was reality any different? Because as a video game, people only wanted numbers and rare items. Was it that everyone else couldn't see that the games they played had been no different than mine, other than they thought what I was playing was the only game, when they couldn't step out of the game they played and couldn't even see it, or could they? Like I died and born again, reality as it had formed into what it had become, and now it wasn't a game or even similar at all. Some people who flipped a script and had never played a video game became the ones foaming out the mouth to empty another person of blood for the position they would be given, for showing no mercy to those who refused to conform with the faceless image or corporation that drove humans like vehicles to take the lives that should be brothers and sisters in humanity. But as a video game, the concept of taking another for the loot they hold, it became a real thing. So the terror on terror was untold. As a scroll rolled and torn, no one would reminisce about these times. As my mind reconfigures, I was stuck in the willows. I slept in a tree off the ground. I had seen it in a movie before, but this time I was alone. Even in a movie about being the last one standing, I had these kids beat, literally, as the movie was just a memory to be forgotten, to have his place taken by a real-life event, almost trying to copy the previous memory or solidify its trueness in my own mind like a foreshadow. So I climbed down from the tree, look around. It's still dark out. I only got about 2 hours of sleep, but I gotta get going. They send the recon scouts in the morning before people could even finish mourning. When the sun starts turning, a red dress is burned in my imagery. For a minute I fall into fantasy. Where did you go, the person I'm seeking for? Oh, where did you go? Looking through the snow, I'll walk out of this forest alone. I don't even need to look back. I feel that you weren't even ever here, so I'll keep looking. Forward, like I got something to look forward to. Will I ever see you? I hope you feel the way I do. Now I have been walking for 5 whole minutes. It's so nice to see all these trees blocking line of sight, so for once I can feel safe. Blue in the sky, like the clouds aren't even awake. At this pace, I'ma make it somewhere, but maybe not today and maybe not here. But it's okay to feel okay when the feeling drains and face feels strained from the winter wind, and it's not even winter yet. Wow, so many crying in a sleeve so their face don't freeze, begging for the warmth of a household. I don't know when the house is coming home. The book says yes and thoughts say no. So inside my turbulence is shaking anything that will be shaken. I'm raking up everything I can take with me on this trip. I don't know if it will ever get better than this, but I'm still hopeful, kid. Long-lasting feelings of I gotta do this shit. I'm tired of walking alone at that very moment. I could see a barn and a path leading up to a pasture where it's likely no animals had been for a minute, so I'll go walking through it. Halfway through the pasture, I made my way in the open air. No reason to be scared, but I had the barrel hanging and I'm holding on, looking back and forth Oh, my past won't let me look backward, 'cause it's still right here with me. But I'll keep walking even though I don't know the next step to feeling better. I've wandered in weather worse than this. It's just a fiction of an event that I would ever come to feel like this. Victors sing victory over the 99%, but I was blessed just to win a couple, yeah. But the symptom of victory was sour sweet. To win all the things and to be the last one standing. It just so happens to be that when you're a victim of victory, you often do a lot of standing alone, you see. Where bitterness, shared bitterness with bitter to receive sympathy. If I try to share my victory, suddenly I become the battlefield in which the scars are formed, and bitter ones strive to triumph over me, to escape those who made it better to be in the game. So I finally get to join again. But where are all the people I'd walk with if you didn't win? Long gone was victory and triumph when I was running just to exist. If anyone could hear my thoughts, it sounds like an autobiography drawn out and extra, but no one would read it. He told me they will hate you because they hated me. But who the sun sets free is free indeed. King of kings, save me, his name is the Lord. There is not one beside him who has power. Snow starts falling like a shower, just one more snow. Light lasts, and the tops of the flowers will be covered. So even if the victor go the spoils, with the snow his face will be long gone, and his spoils froze. From a strong wind I'm blown down like a glimpse into a different vision. I saw the red dress again, but I can't tell if I was tripping. I pick myself up again, it's nothing new to fall down in the snow another time. Something holds me down, break off with haste. I get angry. Another thing tries to take me impatiently. I break for the barn, pulling off the strap on the barrel. One gun and some apparel, random backpack. I got my routine on sterile. If I have to pull the hammer, which way will the bullet go? Because my life is just as valuable as yours. And word to God, because he's the only one besides me who will think so. And that's all I've ever known is a room of cutthroats saying go and get your own. While they're reaching for my throat, I bust through the barn door, double barreled, hoping I don't hurt anyone scared. I went from a scene all white of snow and heard someone yell, pull the lever, and from white to black, back to white, I had been pacified. Waking, I was tied up listening to three people decide what to do with me.